A desireum, she presumably in the event that not was the main hair specialist, I imagine, that I've been hearing that she paid for the excursion for a portion of her companions, following quite a while of hypothesis regarding the reason why Knife Weller Robinson couldn't make it alive back home. A significant advancement appears to have advanced toward the media, which has left Kevo's six puzzling over whether this is the point at which they are at long last going to be arraigned for how they treated Robinson. Here are the subtleties. All things considered, the demise of Shanquella Robinson, a lady from North Carolina who was 25 years of age, and was holiday with six of her companions in Cabo San Lucas in October, happened at a retreat in that very city, despite the fact that the examination concerning her death is progressing. A social liberties lobbyist who is helping her family in the examination feels that she was killed out of envy. As per Barnett, what you're taking a gander at resembles a Jesus and Judas circumstance. A few envious companions, she paid for most of the outing. From my comprehension, she booked the estate and maintained that her six companions should proceed to celebrate with her. She's viewing at it as like a Jesus and Judas circumstance. A few desirous companions, she paid for most of the excursion. This simpleton, as well as Barnett additionally, declares, I need to tell President Joe Biden, I need Shanquella to be considered as your girl. And how might you respond assuming your little girl was beaten like this? I've been shouting people of color matter throughout the previous 17 years of my daily routine. Presently, I'm shouting dark experiences matter in Mexico. And it needs to end today. It was expected that Robinson and her sidekicks had gone through the night prior to her demise in the manner that they had employed to praise one of their birthday events. The piece of the demise testament, where the police might have reported any indications of drinking, just said individual found oblivious in her lounge. A video that surfaced after Robinson's passing purportedly shows her being battered in what resembles a lodging. Yet the recording was found after Robinson's demise, subsequent to taking a few hits to the face and head. However, she is eventually flung to the ground by her neck. After that, it tends to be found in the video that she takes a couple more blows, the two punches and kicks. In the meantime, the Robinson family was at first made to accept that Robinson died because of liquor inebriation. Anyway, the data on her passing declaration shows that she passed on because of serious injury to her spinal rope. Given this, a convention was led in February to request extra data concerning Robinson's demise, and demonstrators filled pink envelopes with messages to the Mexican government demand testing them to make a move. Then again, Jennifer Casket-Need, who is currently resigned from the FBI, accepts that the video demonstrates without question that Robinson was killed. By her explanation, she accepts, I would call it, without a doubt, homicide would be the charges I would be taking a gander at. As a FBI specialist, we don't know whether the aim or object was to kill her yet. Unquestionably, the plan was to beat her. No question, the death of Shanquella Robinson has left her loved ones sad and searching for replies to their inquiries. Her family feels that she died because of liquor harming, despite the fact that the reason for death on her passing authentication is recorded as a serious injury to the spinal string. Quello Robinson kicked the bucket in the wake of experiencing a wrecked neck and extreme spinal line injury in Cabo last month. As per her passing testament, on the opposite end, however, the social equality dissident, who is working with Robinson's family, feels that the homicide of Robinson was spurred by envy, as Shanquella was monetarily steady, as well as she was one of the most outstanding hair specialists out there. And obviously, this had driven her supposed companions to loathe her the way that they did during this time. The specialists talk about the circumstance with the attendant too, to get more understanding into what could have occurred on the morning of November 17, 2022. The attendant proceeded to say that she didn't seem to find a place with the others. He likewise guaranteed she was detached, nothing to do with the air of festivity. She was awkward at the party, so what does the group of Robinson think amidst this? Well, as the video was made public again, it can likewise be seen that a companion of the departed should be visible prodding Robinson. by telling her that she ought to basically retaliate when she was being tortured. Now, the main bit of this is that DJ Jackson, Shanquella's supposed companion, has been recognized as the woman who over and over beat her casualty, Shanquella. Purportedly, the 6 friends who went with her on the getaway are additionally during the time spent eliminating their characters from different virtual entertainment stages. Anyway, in the letter that her family had kept in touch with Joe Biden, looking for an honest examination, it is guaranteed that a post-mortem report, ready on October 30th, 2022 in Mexico, by clinical inspector Dr. Renee Delberto Galvan Oscura. Notice that Shanquella's body had a head injury 3, and can incorporated that Shanquella's reason for death was a wrecked neck. Robinson's mom, Salamandra, has additionally communicated her disappointment with the manner in which the family was being deluded by her companions. As per the mother of Shanquella, every single one individuals that was there with her was recounting various stories. They said she wasn't feeling great. She had liquor harming. They couldn't get a heartbeat. They didn't call us as late as possible. And afterward, on top of that, they said the housekeeper tracked down her. Nobody recounted a similar story. So I never accepted them at any rate. They said it was liquor harming. We got the dissection report on Thursday, and it said that her neck had been crushed, and she had a spirit fit. There was a break. Spinal line was broken that took it to an entire another level, since that implied someone had gone after her. And in spite of the way that a post-mortem examination recommends Robinson was the survivor of horrible maltreatment, authorities from the U.S. branch of state in Mexico have purportedly and peculiarly guaranteed that a police examination didn't give indications of treachery, though others via virtual entertainment have volunteered to share the names and pictures of people who are said to have been with Robinson in Mexico at the hour of her demise. Notwithstanding the way that Robinson's companions have not been officially recognized, there have been approaches, web-based entertainment, for the companions to be captured and charged for the supposed jobs they played in Robinson's passing. Anyway, it is hazy whether this might occur, given that the companions are, as of now, not in Mexico. Moreover, a video that has been shared via virtual entertainment indicates to portray a man who claims he showed up in Cabo on his own one day after Robinson and the others had proactively shown up there. In the video, a male who has not been distinguished can be heard saying that he was informed Robinson was experiencing liquor harming, and that he was uninformed that there had even been a battle. So what Twitter say in regards to Shanquella Robinson and her lamentable profundity conditions? We should remove a look from the numerous who feel loss for Robinson and how she was thumped to death by, in all honesty, individuals she called companions. One of those individuals has communicated on the online entertainment site, expressing, "We will go any place we need to proceed to request all that we need to request from whomever consistently knife Weller Robinson's life matters." While Ben Crump has expressed, "We have sent a letter to a POTUS in the U.S. Secretary of State enumerating the around conditions encompassing Shanquella Robinson's demise in Mexico and calling for conciliatory intercession and action. Isn't her family merits quick equity also, but rather." Another netizen has expressed, "Damn, recently started to understand Shanquella Robinson, and them are from North Carolina, too, from here onward, in the event that you are dark and from North Carolina. Don't even for 1 second consider Mexico." Put that having said all that, however, couldn't imply that a Sachin Aquila's passing wasn't simply founded on envy and hatred. Might it at any point be femicide, as certain news sources are detailing? The point is, as per CNN, the Government Department of Examination and investigators in Mexico are investigating the conditions encompassing her homicide and have given a capture warrant for femicide, which is one more term for orientation-based crime. Yet what is femicide, truly democide, is recognized from different kinds of homicide, in that it alludes explicitly to the killing of a person just because the way that she is a female. This proposes that the hidden reasons for femicide are particular from those of different kinds of homicide, and are associated with the place of ladies' overall inside society victimization. Ladies' orientation jobs the inconsistent circulation of force among people, routine orientation generalizations, biases, and viciousness against ladies. Anything that the genuine explanation might be, which time will uncover on Twitter. However, a considerable amount of moving hashtags have been made from that point onward, and accounts of Robinson being beaten were widely shared on other virtual entertainment stages. As an immediate result of this, people from one side of the planet to the other have been voicing their help for Robinson.